Afzan from India.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaykum assalam wa rahmatullah.
How are you, Sheikh?
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.
So my question is, am I kafir if I laugh when a person says Bismillah before doing a haram thing?
Are you a kafir if you laugh because someone said Bismillah before drinking wine? Are you asking, Afzan?
Yes. Yes.
No, you're not kafir. What he's doing is a grave sin, but most people do it out of negligence, not out of disbelief. Yes, if we see Netanyahu drinking his whiskey, saying, oh, Bismillah, and he drinks it, yeah, this is kafir, he's making fun of Islam, he says a kafir, so what's the point? But a normal Muslim, a sinful Muslim, who's used to saying Bismillah whenever he eats and drinks, and it so happens that he felt weak and he fell in the steps of Shaytan, and he was tempted to drink a beer or a whiskey or wine. And by nature, he just said, Bismillah. And he drank it. We laugh because what is this fool doing? It's a major sin to drink, and you're saying Bismillah? If anyone would have asked him, Akhi, are you saying, oh Allah, bless my wine? Bless my whiskey for what I'm doing? He said, A'udhu Billah. No way, man. This is kufr. So, again, throwing the labels of kufr, unfortunately, nowadays is becoming a trend. And Shaytan is utilizing this to confuse people. Most of the counseling sessions that I have are on such topics where people are so confused. Am I a kafir? Is my wife divorced because I've committed an act of kufr? Was this halal? Was this haram? And Shaytan plays with them like a football. People don't understand their religion, the basics of the religion, the simplicity and ease of Islam. So, to answer your question, no, it is not kufr for them to laugh. Talha from the UK.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Sheikh, hope all is well. Sheikh, I wanted to ask you, when we ask Allah for pardoning of a sin and we ask forgiveness, I was watching one of your videos where you said pardoning means that a sin is totally wiped from the record books. So I wanted to ask you, does that mean on the Day of Judgment, if someone commits a sin and they ask for pardon as opposed to forgiveness, if they ask for pardon, that sin won't be brought up at all at any point? Or if someone asks for forgiveness, then they may be held accountable, and that the sin they ask for forgiveness for will be shown if it's forgiven.
This is in Allah's hands, Azza wa Jal. There are those who will be held accountable, who will be questioned and interrogated for what they had done. Those most likely would be punished for their sins, because the Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, "Man nuqisha al-hisab udhib." Whoever is interrogated and questioned about every single detail, he'll be punished. Then there is the display of sins, where Allah Azza wa Jal conceals that individual, shows him a display of what he had done generically, not in details. And he acknowledges it, fearing the bigger and major sins that he does not see. Allah is not questioning him, He's just displaying it to him. And then Allah says, I've concealed these sins when you were in dunya, and today I conceal them and forgive you. And He takes him to Jannah. The man says, oh Allah, there are many major sins I don't see, hoping that Allah would forgive that, and Allah laughs at that gesture and forgives all. Thirdly, there are those whom are not questioned, interrogated, and not shown any of what they had done. Allah Azza wa Jal gives them a pass. May Allah make me and you among them all. And these are the 70,000 of the Ummah that do not get any accountability and any torment on the Day of Judgment.